Love you.
It's after dark and you know what that means.
It's time to stay up late and be nocturnal with Cal.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 24th episode of After Dark with Cal. I am Cal. I'm going to readdress something I addressed a while back, very early on in this season, and I don't feel I covered it properly. So I'm going to cover it once again. Today we are talking about obsessions. And as you can tell, by now anyway, I have quite a few obsessions. From vampires to religion to the color yellow to writing stories, I have quite a few, and so do you.
What are you obsessed with?
Tales of Abyss.
Tales of what?
Abyss. It's an RPG.
I'm obsessed with religion. That might sound weird, but I do. I like reading about different types of religions. I like, learning the stories that they use to teach their followers how to live a good life. I like how I even like some of the customs that some religions have, and I like various things about it, and I just love learning about different religions, and I love, just religion in general. Technically I'm Christian. I took all the necessary, steps to become an official adult Christian. And I do believe in most of the stuff that Christians generally believe in. But then again, there is stuff that I do not agree with, that I do not believe in, and there's stuff from other religions that I choose to believe in along with the stuff in Christian religion. Like, I believe in reincarnation. I believe that the first time around, you have no choice. It's luck of the draw, roll the dice, random. But after the first time once you reach heaven or wherever, you have a choice to come back down to earth for the first time around. Probably only like the people who are like super goody two-shoes would get that, I don't really believe in all that much, but like the people who are like clear the crop would probably be the ones more likely to get the opportunity to do that. And then I also believe you can choose like what you come back as, like man, woman, cat, dog, any animal, mineral, vegetable. Probably not mineral, vegetable, but you know what I mean. And I just love religion in general. It's just a very awesome thing to me, and religion is just really great and awesome, and I just love reading about it. I love learning about it. I love talking about it, as you can see. Otherwise I wouldn't be talking about it. If I didn't love talking about it, I wouldn't be talking about it. And it's just, religion is just really cool to me. I'm slightly obsessed with learning and talking and everything involving different kinds of religion. And it's just, religion to me is just a cool thing, and I like reading about it. I just like religion. Generally speaking, it's one of my obsessions, which is the point of this entire thing. So, yeah.
What are you obsessed with?
Ruining your channel. That obsession is making you obsessed. That fashion. Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to do a serious obsession, or are you cool with just the chocolate?
Yeah.
Are you a chick or something?
Yeah,
No, my obsession is probably procrastinating. Last week.
I'm obsessed with writing, I guess you could say. I love writing stories. I love writing poems, songs. I just love writing. It's one of the few things that when I'm doing it, when I'm writing a story or a poem or a song, I feel really happy and I am enjoying what I'm doing. It's one of the few things that I always get 100% enjoyment out of, which is rare in life. Gives me this freedom away from reality and away from the world and, away from the norm, away from what people believe, and believes it to be, you know, reality, and what people believe to be the way things are meant to be done, and how you're supposed to react to certain situations, and how you're supposed to, you know, live, generally speaking. It's just a great thing.
What are you obsessed with?
I would say that I would be obsessed with video games, pretty much. Or we could just pile it down and say World of Warcraft. I love me some WoW.
I'm obsessed with yellow. I know it's obvious, and I've mentioned it once or twice before, but I am obsessed with yellow. Yellow has been my favorite of all colors since I can remember, in my entire memory. Yellow was my favorite color. In my earliest memory, which is when I was 5, yellow was my favorite color. And it's been my favorite color non-stop, with no interruption by any other color ever since. I remember my mom telling me a story once that my name meant yellow in one Spanish dialect and banana in another, which is yellow. And I always thought that was really cool stuff. But I like yellow, and, you know, so whenever my birthday comes around, I usually wear nothing but yellow. And, you know, people get me things that are yellow and that are awesome. I love yellow. I love anything that involves yellow. Yellow is the shit. It is the shiznit. It is awesome and it's amazing. I recommend you starting to like yellow. I really do.
What's something you're obsessed with?
I am obsessed with pretty colors.
Pretty colors?
Pretty colors.
Why?
Colors are cute. I'm obsessed with stuff. Like little rabbits. And of course I call them what they are. So I have like a bunny. His name is Bunny. It's the first stuffed animal my brother got me, so it's special. And it acts as a really nice pillow because he always talks to the pillow.
I am obsessed with vampires. Vampires are debatably my largest obsession. I am most obsessed with vampires, I would say. Followed closely by yellow. But, you know, vampires are kind of high there on the scale. And I've been obsessed with vampires. Gradually, of course. Like, I didn't just one day be completely obsessed. It was a gradual thing. And it started when I was about 5-ish. When I watched the movie Interview with a Vampire with my mother. And then I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And pretty much watched vampire movies whenever I had the opportunity to. Books, movies, TV shows, cartoons, anime. Yeah, I have quite a few vampire paraphernalia in my possession at the moment, and I am loving every minute of it. I'm telling you, it is the most awesome thing ever. I completely love vampires, obsessed to the bone. Yeah. So, that's what I'm obsessed with. That's what some of my friends are obsessed with. What are you obsessed with? You can leave a comment if you want to tell me. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to tell me. Well, that's all for this episode of After Dark. I'll see you when the sun sets and the stars come out. Bye, babe. Peace, and have a lovely obsession.
Don't say goodbye. Don't turn away. It doesn't have to end today.
She's recording the recording. That's what caused the paradox. It's the creation of a paradox storm.
Are you putting this into that?
No idea.
You should. Have fun. Paradox.
Really, my mom